Hi friends, welcome to this tour of Josie's room. We had our big open house here yesterday. It was a beautiful day. Today is like a typical fall day, kind of cloudy, windy, feels so good out here. It's good sneakers and sweater weather. Yesterday was a bit warmer, sunnier. Here is our new back porch as you walk up to the back of the house. We have a really decent guy who's offered to help us figure out this wall, the retaining wall back here, and obviously we have our work cut out for us next summer with landscaping. This used to be my beautiful flower bed. So today we're going to look at the inside. This is the room. This is the table where everyone likes to congregate. And this is the door to our the door to our existing house before we built the addition. This used to have a small wooden back porch attached to it. And here's Josie's. Hi. Here's Josie's room. Nice double doors here. As you walk into her room, and looking immediately to the left, let me back up here, you'll see the girls' closet. We have some hooks here by the door for the things they need to grab on their way out the door. Now, Josie's at school as I'm recording this. This is Monday morning, September 26th. She's at school, so her backpack's not there, coat's not there. You can just see her cute little bag and her cute little hat. Laura's cute little bag and her cute little hat. So they just have space there to things by the door. We designed this space for Josie and Laura to share it together. So Josie would not be downstairs all by herself. We did not think that would be a good situation. She and Laura are great sisters. They have a special bond, and it's just working out very well. This closet was designed to give Josie maximum independence, taking all of her limitations and her skills into consideration. All of the light switches in Josie's room are the kind we just touch, so that she doesn't have to manipulate the little switch. So as she approaches her closet, she just has to pull the curtain back, hook it on the little hook there. Now back up again so you can see her closet. So picture Josie in her walker with a tote bag. One of the handles of the tote bag around one handle of her walker, the other handle of the tote bag around the other handle of the walker, so that there's this open bag in front of her. She has a pull behind walker. So she's walking in front of her walker and pulls her walker behind her, and that gives her the balance she needs to be able to walk. So she can use a tote bag and sling it on the two handles of her walker. Come right in here. These are all of Josie's things. There's shelves right here. So she's able to come in. She knows which ones are her school choices. And as you know, I make outfit rolls for all the younger kids. Josie on down have outfit rolls all made together. So she can pick her outfit for school, and we rotate them. We put the new rolls in the back. I have a pile of laundry waiting for me, so she's a little low right now. But all of the top shelf here are her school outfits, then old outfits, pajamas, and so on. And down at the bottom, the large totes are her off-season items and just some other items. I want to show you this awesome closet. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All that storage. I do like my neat and tidy storage solutions. So everything up here on the upper section is Laura's things. And then at the very top, we have things like their sleeping bags and some other things like the laminator and paper punch and things. boots, winter things. We installed 2 hanging rods in this closet, a lower one for Josie and the upper one for Laura. And we are able to we have enough space, we can keep all the off-season clothing in here. The only exception to that is any of their garments that are longer than fit into that space, they hang upstairs with Joe's, mine, Jane's, Katie, Verity's hanging things upstairs. Here you can see some shoes. The ones at the top are Josie. She can reach them herself, so she can choose all the items she needs, drop them into her bag, come back out, turn off the light, close the curtain. Isn't that nifty? So she's able to do that for herself, completely by herself, and she's choosing her outfits. Here by the door, we keep a whiteboard for the girls. They like to write messages to each other. Sometimes I write a message to them. Sometimes their brothers write messages. Conversations going back and forth. They have right now a countdown for down to surgery, her surgery date, the first week of November. So today she has 39 days left until her surgery. That helps her to visualize that time passing. Immediately to your left, as you come in their back door, you see a white cabinet on the wall there, and that is a to-do list. There's a Josie coming home list and a before school list, including make sure there are no socks in Josie's shirt. There's a story behind that one which she thinks is absolutely hilarious. And make sure she is hugged and kissed. We just absolutely adore Josie. She is a special, special girl. And we love to lavish our love on her and special things that help her life work better. It's been very fun having Josie in our family. And I'm just having fun showing this to you today. It's very satisfying to me, rewarding to make life work for Josie, seeing how much she can do, and she's just getting started, so we can hardly wait to see all the things she's going to accomplish in her life. Here by the door right now is her old walker. She has a big Cadillac walker that she uses at school. It's a newer one, bigger, heavier. That way she does not have to take a walker back and forth on the bus. So she has one at school and one at home. And the cabinet on the wall is for her meds and water bottles and different things like that. Then in her mini fridge down here, she's got her juice, and she can keep things like yogurt and other kind of snacks in there. She gets her meds, some of her meds go into juice. So we put that out here for the times when she has a home health aide or someone else giving her meds each day, so that they don't have to come into the rest of the house. So that's working out very nicely, and she's actually able to do a lot of that herself. She needs very little help with her meds and her juice. I forgot to close this door. I'm going to do that right now for this part of the tour. That is the door to the rest of the house. So I'm going to back up again. Here's the door we came in. So turning to the left, you can see Josie's desk, Laura's desk. Josie does her homework here. She does drawing, all kinds of arts and crafts that she enjoys doing. She's got her favorite things accessible to her up here. She's really much into playing cards right now. She loves to make sure she has her own set of playing cards. She's actually designed her own game and has her own playing cards, but I don't see them out here. They must be put away in one of her special containers. And some of her drawing, she keeps some of her drawing things in here, her journal for every day. And Laura made her some little containers for her art supplies. Peter made her a cute little, I think it's supposed to be a crow for fall. And Josie's computer. And let's see, oh, and some beautiful, gorgeous albums full of many photos of her adventures as a musser. So far, we've certainly packed a lot of living into less than a year. Lots of pictures for her to look at. She loves that. She loves looking at the photo albums and showing them to others and talking about the memories. Back here we have this little pink thing. She used to use she would just get a large book and put a book on her lap so that if she was sitting on a chair without a desk, she would have a good hard surface to write on. Now she's got this lap desk, and that works beautifully for her. On her chair here, she has a little, looks like a pancake. It's actually silver little thing. That's called DISEM, and that helps Josie not to slide off the chair. And that works very well for her. Lots of space up here, even more space that is not being used yet. On this side of the door, this is the door to the existing house. Used to be a window looking outside. Here's Laura's desk. Laura is also a creative girl. Josie and Laura are both very creative. They love to make stories. They love to write, draw. There's Laura's violin case up there. Laura also studies very hard. She's taking a college course right now and doing very well, and that requires a lot of reading and studying. She's doing well with that. So the two girls can sit and do their studying together. Right now there is no home health aide for Josie, so Laura gets up with her 5 a.m. Bus comes at 7, takes Josie about 2 hours with some minor assistance. So Laura's able to sit here at her desk and study, and she's available for Josie if she needs something. Something like if she drops something on the floor, she can't reach down to the floor to pick it up. But mostly she's independent. It's amazing to see how independent she is. And back over in this little corner, it's a little seating area, and it gets a lot of use. Laura's books here. Pretty soon it looks like she's going to outgrow this collection, so we might have to take some books to another spot. Now, one of my friends objected to these nicknames, but the pet names for Josie and Laura are Lala and Jojo. And we have plans for those. They aren't finished yet, but then some black and whites from summertime. Some family pictures and summertime pictures. I think Mindy and Laura took all those. I think I took this one of Katie and Verity. And I have autumn and winter pictures to put in there. I just have not switched them out yet. They're upstairs in my desk. So a lot of connecting time happens here. A lot of sitting, and Josie might get a book and read and do her drawing here. We can move these chairs around. If she and I are having a heart-to-heart, we often come out here, talk. And she knows she is not too big to sit on my lap. So a very pretty little corner here. Laura's violin stand and violin. We gave her the stand and accessories when she moved into this room as a surprise. She'd never had a place for her violin before. Pretty picture on the wall. And down here on the floor you see Josie's, it's like a wedge where she can lie on her belly, watch a movie on movie night, and it just makes it more comfortable and helps her to stretch in the right ways. And her exercise mat for her stretching exercises each morning before school. And then here, let me back up again so you can see we've come up to this end of the room. Here is their bed. I'm going to pan across here so you can look back, see what we skipped. We just went up the left side of the room, but over the right side of the room you see there the bathroom doorway. We'll take that tour on our way out. So they have a nice little private sleeping area back in here. Works very well. This was the bed that Josie slept in when she would come for weekend sleepovers back last spring and summer, more than a year ago. Works very well for her. It's a twin over full bunk, so she's able to sit up on the edge without bumping her head. There's plenty of headroom there. And So she can get in and out by herself, does not need any assistance with that. She can be independent. And then here, I'll sit down on the edge of her bed and show you what she has access to. Oh, actually, we haven't found another home for Laura's rollerblades yet. But Josie's CD player, Josie's CDs, tissues if she needs them, her alarm clock, which she sets and uses by herself, wakes herself up in the morning, some of her special Legos, and her Batman night light. I got it for Christmas last year. And some of her extra glasses, her glasses case and her extra glasses. Just some of this and that. This is a touch lamp. Makes it easy for her to access and use that. There's another one back here where we were. Same touch lamp. And right here by their door, right here by their bed, I'm sorry. Right here by their bed, you can see Laura's bed up here. Some nice photos taken by, I think, Mindy took the top one and Laura or Lindsay took the lower one. We have a back door to a closet that also goes across into their bathroom. So you have a mirror here on the back of the door, and some blankets, and they have some sheets up there. Laura's sheets on the top, Josie's sheets on the lower shelf. Sheets on the lower shelf. And then walking around, back around toward the door, you can see their bathroom door. Laura took that gorgeous black and white of her violin in a tree on the hill behind our house. Another gorgeous photo of a set of wooden stairs. It's at the park where Laura and Lindsay went last fall, taking black and whites for Josie and Laura's room. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little tour of the bathroom. Right now I'm standing at the door to our existing house, looking toward the bathroom. This bathroom was designed to give Josie maximum privacy. She is more vulnerable because of her mobility needs. It's obviously it's difficult for her to move around quickly and gracefully, so she's left more vulnerable with some of those privacy issues, and we wanted to make sure she's got plenty of space and privacy. So as you're standing here, you don't see a toilet. It doesn't look like, oh, there's a bathroom, there's a toilet intruding on the living space. And walking toward her bathroom here, I'm going to show you the tile. Beautiful tile job. This is actually a slant coming down toward this room. The rest of the bathroom floor is a little bit set up a little bit higher, and I'll show you then how it goes down into the shower. Because it needed to be able to wrap, we chose a tile with these small tiles, a pattern with the small tiles, so that they could be draped and wrapped down around those edges. And that's working very well. And we think it's just gorgeous. The other thing about tile, as opposed to vinyl or some other floor covering, is we are Josie's family for the long term. We are Josie's family for the rest of her life. So we designed this room and her bathroom to reflect that. This bathroom will outlive all of us unless Jesus comes back first. So we can touch up the paint, but that tile, we take good care of it. That tile will last. The door to their bathroom is a pocket door. There's typically a little knob on there that has fallen out and not been repaired yet. But she's able to use these handles back and forth, slide. That's a great space saver, as well as being much handier if picturing approaching a doorway with a walker, to be able to just slide it out of your way rather than a door swinging in toward you and then having to manipulate your walker around. So she's able to just come through and close the door again. Works very well. No doors are left hanging in her way. To the right, as you come into their bathroom, We have the little sink cubby here. Hello. I think Lindsay may have taken that shot, pretty shot of a leaf. We also designed this bathroom and this room for Josie in case she would ever need to be in a wheelchair full time. This will also work for her even if she ends up being in a wheelchair full time, which of course for her sake we hope that does not happen, but it could. So everything is here for her. It's all set up for maximum independence. She's got a soap dispenser and all her things she uses daily sitting there accessible to her. Got her this little timer, 20 seconds for washing hands, 2 minutes for brushing teeth, so that she can do that independently. I think the only thing in here she needs help with is parting her hair, and then after brushing her teeth she gets a disclosing tablet, and then needs some assistance for the spots that she was unable to reach. She has some spasticity and tightness in her hands, so they don't always cooperate with what her brain is telling her to do. So it's a cabinet mirror here. What do you think? If there's anything else about this space? I don't think so. So let's go back in here. Still don't see a toilet in this bathroom. It's a very nice private bathroom. Here we are standing outside the door looking for that toilet. Don't see the toilet. Oh, I think we might see a little tiny edge of toilet. So you can see how great this is for privacy. She's got 2 doors, door to the house, door to the bathroom. She knows that she needs to close both doors before she uses the bathroom. So she has that protection. To the left as you walk into the bathroom is the other side of the closet with lots of great shelving. Down at the bottom is the laundry basket. She's able to use that herself. Takes care of her own dirty laundry. And here's her tote bag. So she grabs a tote bag and puts one handle over one walker, other handle over the other side of the walker. Goes to get her clothes each day. Can get her own towels, washcloths, girls' little girl things, girly things that they use to prettify themselves, all right there and accessible. And some extra supplies and so on up there. So, coming on into the bathroom now, where the toilet is. So here's the privacy wall. There's a space back in here. We have a clock back in here to help keep an eye on the time when she's getting ready to go somewhere. And see some of the pretty wall art here. Back in here. But this space also works very well for her. This is where she dresses herself, and she puts her clothes in there on the little cart. Gets dressed back in there. That works very well. Coming around to the window. Oh, I see. I could have had more light in here. Let me open these. As you can see, this is privacy glass. And some very pretty ombre curtains here. I'm not sure how well those come across. I think they're pretty. We usually keep those open. And also the windowsill is made out of some kind of man-made material. It is not wood, so that we don't have the rot problem. So there again, it should last a good long time. It had to be specially made. Daniel worked hard on that, making that work out. I was not quick enough to tell the HVAC guys not to put the vent on the floor next to the shower, so we have to roll up a towel. And Josie knows to do that. We roll up a towel and put it around that vent to prevent problems there. If I had been thinking when I was designing this room, I would have thought of the vent, which I did not, and asked them to put it on the wall over there. But we're managing, so. One of the things I love about this bathroom is that it does not shriek, handicapped. It just looks like a very pretty bedroom. And I have to give a lot of credit to Deanna Rabe. That's our oldest son Joseph's mother-in-law. She is very gifted with a lot of know-how, and she gave me a lot of inspiration and encouragement and ideas, not just to make a functional space. That's the part I tend to be good at, the logistics and organization and the function, but also to make it beautiful. It's a very pretty room. So here you can see it, and you can't see, but I'll point out to you, in the shower, the floor slants downward toward the drain. That helps to keep the water in there where it belongs. And here is the shower bench that came with Josie. We're not terribly thrilled about it. It's too tall for her, and it does not have the hygiene cutout in the seat. We had actually had the builder reinforce this entire wall. It could eventually, we hope to install a seat that attaches to the wall and flips up, has the handles on it, has the hygiene cutout, and it can flip up out of the way when it's not being used. And that could be moved. It reinforced this whole wall. I think they said it could hold 600 pounds, which Josie will never be. But just thinking ahead. And nice little inset here. I also got very good ideas from some friends, different friends who have older kids with much more significant disability than Josie has. One of them said, make sure you're thinking for when she's an adult size, because they put in a handicapped bathroom for one of their children, and in less than 10 years it had to be ripped out, and another, a bigger one, had to be built. So that was so very helpful to us to have, and just lots of little tips and things that we would not have thought of, to be able to incorporate them into the design. So here we are with the shower. It can slide on this track. Put it up high for Laura.